This is Graham in the Dollars and Cents channel. Hit the like and subscribe button down below. In this video, we're going to be comparing high-end fashion to generic clothing. First thing we're going to be talking about is the financial aspect. It ties into whatever you can really afford. You might like the really expensive shirt that costs $1,000, but if you're not in a situation like you're not extremely wealthy, you probably just stick to stuff that you really just enjoy and that you can afford rather than the crazy expensive t-shirt. If something is expensive, saying that's very subjective and it can mean different things to many different people. However, if you spent so much money on designer and high fashion brands, maybe like Supreme and Gucci, and you don't have any money put to the side, you might want to stop spending all of your money and you might want to start investing it or saving it for the future because you never know what's going to happen. And that's why sometimes it's better to buy generic clothing because you can put a lot more money to the side. I'm going to have to give the win to generic clothing because when you buy all generic clothing, you have a lot of money to do with other stuff. You can put it to the side or you can invest it, whatever you really want to do with it. You just have extra money because you're not spending all of it on designer or high-end brands. The next thing that we're going to be talking about is quality. When it comes to quality, I'm going to have to give the win straight off the bat to high-end fashion because would you rather have something handmade in Italy or would you rather have something from a Chinese sweatshop? When it comes to high-end fashion, it's normally made out of better material or it has a better fit. However, I am sure there's plenty of high-end brands that have poor fit and poor quality. I'm not speaking for those brands, I'm just speaking for the high-end clothing as a community. So like I said in the beginning, I'm going to have to give the win to high-end fashion. The next thing that we're going to be comparing is design. I personally don't have any bias towards either one. Whatever I personally like, I like. Whatever fits into my style best is what works for me. I don't always buy expensive stuff. I don't always buy cheap stuff. I really just like both. Whatever fits me. In conclusion, I'm just going to have to say it's a tie for both because both have really good designs. Some generic brands don't have good designs, some high-end brands don't have good designs. It just depends on what you like and your personal preference, like I said at the beginning. The last thing we're going to be talking about is aesthetic. Aesthetic really just ties into your own personal image of yourself, whatever you want to look like, if you want to stand out or if you want to blend in. Either way, you just figure out how to make it work for you. And either through high-end or generic clothing, or maybe both like I do, you can make everything work for your own style preference. So for this one, I'm going to have to give the W to both of these because there's many different options and you can really just do anything with these two. In conclusion, we got 2 wins for high-end fashion and 2 wins for generic clothing. So just buy whatever you really enjoy and save and invest your money as best as you can because you're going to need it for the future. And you're going to regret not having it if you spend all of it. This was Graham in the Dollars and Cents channel. Hit the like and subscribe button down below. And please share this video. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.